Hi, on today's video I'm going to be making some delicious cube steaks. You want to stick around for this recipe. This is a simple recipe and it is loaded with just delicious flavor, and it is very simple to do. We're going to start by preheating our Instapot on the saute mode. You need 2 to 3 pounds of cube steaks here, which I have. We're going to cut these in half so they're a little bit smaller. We're going to use a third of a cup of flour, and we're going to flour these. We're going to put them in a Ziploc bag a couple at a time and flour them up, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have floured up the cube steaks here. We're going to add a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil to my hot Instapot here, and then we're going to start browning these. I'm going to brown each side for a couple of minutes, get them nice and crispy and brown. Going to have to do these in batches. 2 or 3 at a time, however many will fit in your Instapot, and I will be back. While these are browning up, we're going to take a couple of onions here and peel them and slice them up into really thick slices for the next step after we're done browning. Okay, so the cube steaks are browned. Remember, you're not cooking, you're just browning these. Next, you're going to need to deglaze your pan. The recipe calls for 2 cups of beef broth, so we're just going to use a little bit of the beef broth and deglaze our pan here. A little bit of it here, and let me deglaze it and I'll be back. Okay, so the pan has been deglazed here, and I've added in my thickly sliced onions here. We're going to let these cook down for a couple of minutes here. So the next step is going to be, we're going to use the rest of the beef broth here. It was originally 2 cups. We used a little bit to deglaze. We're going to use a packet of this Lipton soup, onion soup recipe here, packet. And 1 can of cream of celery soup. We're going to mix those 3 together here. Whisk them together really well. You can do this while the onions are cooking, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so the onions have cooked down. Now we're going to place the steaks in your Instapot here. And we're going to take our beef broth, celery soup mix, and onion soup mix that I've just been whisking up here, mixing it up really well. We're just going to pour it right over the top of this. We're going to cook this on high pressure for 20 minutes with a quick release. So after 20 minutes, we're going to do a quick release. And then we're going to turn the Instapot off, and we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. This is going to thicken it up to give you a gravy to go with this, and I'll be back with the final product. And here's the final product. It is super tender and super delicious. This really has a lot of flavor. I would have never thought about using the cream of celery soup in this fashion. It is a game changer in my opinion. A friend of mine gave this to me. Shout out to Sue. Hi Sue. She shared this recipe with me, and I will share this recipe with you. There is a link to the recipe in my description section on this video. Great served with rice or homemade mashed potatoes, which I made another video on the mashed potatoes using your Instapot in just a few minutes. Hope you check that one out, and I hope you enjoy this. This was a delicious dinner dish. Thanks for watching.